Boycotting Walgreens taking over the key food. We need a supermarket in this neighborhood. That's the bottom line, not another drugstore.
I have to go out of the neighborhood to shop now. This was very, very handy here. I could come on my scooter and go to the store and pick up items.
We don't need this Walgreens, and we absolutely positively need a supermarket. It's just a disgrace what happened here.
I think Walgreens made a mistake. I think they need to realize that and move on. We have two great local pharmacies, so thanks but no thanks.
It's terrible. I don't got no car, I'm 80 years old. I need a supermarket.
Signs who have been giving out flyers. Assemblymember Brennan.
Thank you, Lauren. First, I want to thank each and every member of the community from Windsor Terrace who has come out here tonight to show that we support a full-service supermarket in this community. There are more than 12,000 people who live in Windsor Terrace. We have a very unique geographic location because we're in between Prospect Park and Greenwood Cemetery, divided by a highway, but we're certainly not divided as a community, right?
We need green beans, don't need Walgreens.
I got one more. You want the other one?
Does it seem like Walgreens cares what this neighborhood needs? No! So, are we going to shop there when they open?
No!
Walgreens doesn't care, we won't shop there.
Walgreens doesn't care, we won't shop there.
We gave them very reasonable requests. There's a lot of ways that this community can keep its supermarket, many, many ways. One way, obviously, is for Walgreens to decide that they don't want to execute their lease, and we'll work with them so they can get out of it. We'll work with the owner to bring in a grocery store operator.
Spoke to my friend who's a teacher who called me on the phone to tell me that they're closing. And then I called Mr. Geller and I said, why are you doing this? Why didn't you give us a chance to see if there was anyone else that might want it in the food industry? His response was, because I wanted the most that I could get, and Walgreens came up with the money. And that's basically it.
There's not going to be any place to shop as far as food goes. There's no large food stores in the neighborhood. People have to drive to get there.
There's just too many people here without cars and elderly who...
I don't see a need for a Walgreens here. We need a supermarket here.
I'm 91 years old, so.
Or, if not Key Food, there are other supermarket chains that want to be here. They're not the only one. Obviously, they know this neighborhood. This is a very, how would you call it? This is a solid middle-income community. So why wouldn't a major chain want to not come here? There's business here. That's why they want to be here.
It's very difficult for people who don't have access to cars.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's nice for our kids to be able to go to the supermarket and pick up food when they need it.
We need a supermarket. We need a place to shop. That's all it is, plain simple.
Hello, everybody, so one more thing. You are on email.
So many people have come up who want to get involved, who want to do more. It's kind of overwhelming. It's really good news.
There's a lot of people here and everybody's still really angry, but it's unfortunate that Walgreens hasn't made any concessions at all. So now we have to boycott.
So, message to Walgreens will prevail. The community is going to stick together.
If you haven't been to any of the rallies or meetings and you want to get involved in stopping Walgreens from coming to Windsor Terrace, if they're not going to give us a supermarket, you can sign the pledge at windsorterracesupermarket.org, or you can contact the Windsor Terrace Alliance and talk to them about getting involved.